know what it do, It's your boy MG, man, with 800 Entertainment. Right now, you tuned in to the Mike City Podcast, where we bring the industry directly to you. Right now, I got a special guest in the room, man. Mr. Rah Rah, Mr. Pass Him Off, Mr. Handoff, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Hard Work himself from some Palm Beach all the way to Dade County. You know what I'm saying? Don't fool you guys. I think he got a little Latino in him. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to ask those questions. But right now, we got Mr. Dinero in the building. Everybody give him a round of applause. Dude, what's up, baby? How you doing here?
I appreciate that,
man. I appreciate you. It's a pleasure to have you on. You know what I'm saying? It's a long time coming. You know, you're a very busy guy. Doing a lot of shows, promoting yourself properly. I've noticed you got a strong campaign out here, so you're one of the ones that are taking your crafts very serious. And, you know, I appreciate that as a businessman. For the ones who don't know who Drew Dinero is, why don't you tell them who you are?
Drew Dinero, born in Chicago, raised in Lake Worth, Florida. I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban. You know, I'm a father. Got a nice family, beautiful family. Feel me? I'm a family man, you know. Everything I do is for my family.
Yes, sir. I respect that.
Feel me?
Hell yeah. So you was born in Chicago?
Yeah, born. I was there till I was like 9.
Okay.
I left and went back when I was like 22. Yeah. No, I don't remember. Like maybe like 25. I went for like 2 years. As an adult. Yeah, to go see where I was from and shit. I stayed out there for 2 years. I got hired as a barber out there. Stayed on the couch. That's how I actually got really into my music. I met this. My uncle started his own label, Second City Royalty, and they had a studio, and they were like, "Man, hop in the studio." I made my first track. It's on all platforms. I don't really show nobody this track because it's one of my first tracks. But it's out on all platforms, yeah. And this guy, I was staying on my cousin's couch, and I met this dude named Isaac. He said, "Bro, you know, I got an empty room, bro. How about you start recording music? I'll let you stay in that room for free, bro. You don't gotta even pay rent." So he let me stay in his apartment with his girlfriend and their roommate, and I had my own room for free. You know, my cousin was charging me $300 for the couch, and this dude gave me that blessing, bro. And then the rest of the time in my Chicago, like I would buy groceries and shit. You know, I wasn't trying to take advantage, but I didn't pay $1 in rent.
That's what's up. And you were able to record music?
I was able to any day. Yeah, I was able to go. I would go, bro. I had a car, and I was on the bus and the train and walking more because of the snow.
Yeah.
Shoveling that shit, I would leave that shit there, bro. I would just get on the train and bus and then walk to the studio every day after work.
Wow.
Yeah, I did.
So that's where you got into...
That's when I started taking my career. I was always making music on the side, but I never...
Like writing?
Yeah, I was always writing, making beats, and I did that my whole life. But
okay.
So when I started taking it seriously, when it was in Chicago, I started... They motivated me to take it to the next level.
And you were around 1920?
Around 1920, yeah.
That's what's up. Okay. So you made your first single?
No, I was around like 22, around like 22.
So you were 22?
Between 22 and 25, yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you were a late bloomer?
I was a late bloomer, yeah.
Oh.
I was a late bloomer. Like I did family reunion performances and shit when I was a kid.
Well, like remake, not remake.
Like we did Shackles, you know the song "Take the Shackles Off My Feet So I Can Dance."
Yeah.
Got that. Oh, it's a worship song. Yeah, worship kind of godly song.
And you used to do those.
And for the family and shit, we did it in sync. You know, I did it in sync too. You know.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was asking. Were you singing your songs or other
people's songs? Yeah, other artists. As a kid, I was.
You always were interested in being an entertainer.
Yeah, entertainment. I was the life of the party always as a kid.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I know Spanish people love to party, so you know.
Yeah, bro.
You get your opportunity.
I'm with my aunties. I'm with my mom. My dad. I'm out there.
That's what's up. So, let's see here. What were some of your influences when you first started rapping? Like, who did you grasp to you know, build inspiration?
I forgot. It was a man. One of my my brother that passed away. God rest his soul. He died at 28. But I'll tell you, we'll get on that story later.
Rest in peace, though.
We used to have a computer in his room in my grandma's house, and my grandma's house was like our headquarters. and I forgot this DMX beat. It was one of his like old ones. I forgot what it wasn't, like the gangster ones. It was more like a hip hop. I forgot what it was, the name of it. If I looked it up, I'd find it. But we used to just freestyle on those beats, and we used to freestyle on the big headphones with the mic and the old equipment, and just making on the big PC. But we didn't know about equipment. Like we were just doing it. And my cousin, she was a singer, and she just got us into music. She trained us to dance. She had us doing choreography. She showed us the ropes. She was what really got us. My mom made music too. So like music's been all around me my whole life. My mom's actually on YouTube right now. She has a house song out that she made in the 90s. So
wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. So music runs in the family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my cousins. I got cousins that are in Cali right now in the music industry too.
Rapping, singing?
No, they're in the management side.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right. So you definitely jumped in the game. You started rapping. You made a single in Chicago before you came back to Florida. So you had a song before you came back to Florida.
I had a song before I came back to Florida.
All right. So now
it's called My Re-Up. Yeah. And it has a lot of auto-tune on it. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was T-Pain in it.
T-Pain. That's nothing wrong. T-Pain was dropping
the motherfucking
hits.
I don't know. It says on DistroKid it says 500,000 something on it. So I gotta go see how many royalties they owe me. So that song, it says on for 3 years somebody was on Instagram and all, like using that song in their stories, and I don't know. I have like unclaimed royalties with that song. So we'll see. I gotta get those.
Yeah, get those.
So I'm waiting. My manager's looking into that.
Management.
Shout out to Yanni.
Yeah. Shout out Yanni Management.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Dinero Publishing.
Publishing.
Shout that out over there. That's definitely big business.
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I mean? But she need to follow up on those royalties though.
Yeah, for real. But I'm like, babe.
He said 500,000.
Well, I said, babe, handoff says 2,000.
500,000.
This song says 500,000, babe. Where is it?
What the fuck?
I said 500. I'm not even playing with shit.
Shit.
I wish I could sign it.
I know that people can go viral overnight on TikTok and Instagram, so it's definitely fucking possible.
That's definitely the wave.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely the wave.
So follow up on those royalties, but to move on. You know who went viral on fucking
Lil Nas X didn't he?
Is that how he went viral? He went viral for that shit? TikTok?
With that song, yeah.
I was gonna say the other nigga from Jacksonville, the Spot 'em Got 'em kid.
Oh yeah.
That's the one that I see.
Yeah.
Like everybody was
that song went crazy.
doing the dance.
That song went crazy.
Was doing whatever they was doing. I forget what it was at this moment and shit. But the
knock
shit
your head and knock your dreads out.
Everywhere. I heard this shit so much.
Spot it, yeah.
I knew what the song was before I actually heard the whole song. Like the beat.
He's locked up right now.
Yeah, actually, I heard about that. That boy got was in a high speed chase in Miami.
Some shit. They found that glizzy.
They
found the glizzy.
Yeah.
I was like, damn,
hey,
man, that's all that talent.
But did you hear? That's not the first time. He was in a high speed chase in the motherfucking jet ski. Did you hear that?
You gotta go.
And then they caught him with an AK-47.
Hey, they just passed that amendment. You know what I'm saying? If you're a felon, taking that risk, but if you're not, you can have them on you now.
Whatever. Shout out to the legal owners out there. Shout out to the niggas that's toting it too.
Shout out to both sides.
We're in the state of Florida. And everybody got fire.
Yeah.
It's not only hot outside.
Yeah,
they got that fire. So
everywhere. That shit's been all around the world. Everybody got fire. Man.
Yeah, no, it's not like that everywhere in the world.
No, not in Cuba maybe, but
no, in Cuba it might be. In Jamaica, yes.
Oh, you're not allowed to have guns.
No, I'm saying that they took fire like us. Yeah. But when you go to like Europe and places like that, no, they took a lot of knives.
Oh, knives.
Yeah.
They throwing axes and shit.
they got the Hulk and they over there laying niggas. Yeah. And tiptoe.
They all close to Asia, so they might have a little ninja in there.
This nigga's doing it. Alright, so shit, man. So what singles are you pushing right now?
So right now, Rah Rah is going
Rah
up.
Rah?
Rah Rah's going up. Rah Rah Rah.
That's the main single?
Right now it's going up, you know. Spotify's at 11,000, YouTube's at 10,000.
Talk that shit.
You know, Apple Music's up there. You can go look at the numbers. The numbers are all, you know, they're all on the screen. You go look it up. Let's go search it up.
It's called Rah Rah.
Drew Dinero, RAH. Rah Rah. We only getting money. That's the only reason why you need to call this phone. If it ain't about the money, please don't call that phone. All right, now August 4th we got Breathe coming out. It's a whole nother side of me now. I'm working on my self-development, my personal development, you know. Listening to Eric Thomas, you know, the hip-hop preacher, Tony Robbins, what's the other one? TD Jakes, that's another good one, you know. So this song Breathe came from, I found it on BeatStars, and it had an intro with Eric Thomas on it with, you know, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And it kind of like motivated me to come up with a real powerful message in this song that's coming out on the 4th. I got the video being shot August, the end of this month on the 30th, and August 4th the song will be out. So
okay, but 1 second. Let's rewind back to the Rah Rah. I don't want to move too fast. You said it's blowing up on TikTok, blowing up on YouTube, Instagram doing crazy numbers. You already have a video for it?
I have a video for it. I got 10,000 views on YouTube in 2 months.
Okay, so that's great, man. And
I'm working. So it takes a lot.
Who produced that track?
So Beat Barbarians. Shout out to Speed Mob. He's actually one of the vice presidents of Speed Mob.
That's what's up.
He introduced himself to me and he said, "Yo, I want you to hop on a track." This was actually that was the first beat he showed me, and I just. His beat tag was like Beat Barbarians, and I just heard Rah Rah after, and I was like, and I just I just went in right there. I was like, let's make this. Pre-recorded it at his house, took it to my studio that I record at. Came up with this, you know.
That's what's up, man. So fucking Speed Bob blessed you with the beat.
Yeah, Speed Mob. We made
Beat
a
Barbarian.
deal on it. You know, we made a deal on it. You know.
Yeah.
But it was worth it, everything. We're working together as a team, you know.
That's what's up. I actually heard the song. It's definitely buzzing. It sounds good in the car. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if you haven't heard it, make sure you go stream it. It's already out everywhere. That's all over YouTube and everything. All right, so with that song, now the follow-up single for you right now, once again, is the name?
Breathe.
And you're going to be shooting the video for that come
July 30th.
July 30th.
And the release is August 4th.
And the release for that song everywhere.
On every platform, on Snapchat, Pandora.
Damn, so hold on 1 second. So everybody that's listening, all of the artists, matter of fact, listening, this artist already has his plans. He has a plan. Not just doing things just to do it. He's not doing it as a hobby. He's doing it as a professional. He has his shit mapped out. He knows when he's going to record it. He knows when he's going to shoot his video. He knows when he's going to fucking launch the actual track on all streaming platforms. So take a note from my man right here in having your plan in order, having everything mapped the fuck out so that you can move as a professional, man. So Breathe is something that was very important to you, you said?
Yeah, you know, I shout it out, you know, almost everybody that's important to me on there, you know, I missed a couple people, but, you know, shout it out. I got God especially in there, so, you know, it's a very positive song, clean, no curse words, it's on a sick beat.
That's great.
It's motivational. It's pre-releases on this Friday, so check it out.
That's what's up. But the main track would be out by August 4th.
August 4th, yeah. You could pre-save it a week ahead of time.
August 4th is a special date for me, actually.
It is?
Yeah, that's my anniversary.
Wow, so...
Yeah. I'd be married 10 years on that date.
So you're going to need that breathe on your anniversary. Hey!
Baby, she going to need to breathe.
You going to need to breathe? Hey!
That's what's up. But you know what? On my motherfucking anniversary, I'm going to make sure that I'm listening to my dog song. Because, you know, I try to support him and his team as much as possible. Because they're definitely some go-getters and they're doing big fucking things. So, let's take it back a little bit. Right? You know, here at Mike City, we like to encourage people to get into the game. If someone, you got into the game later on, you know, most people get in at their early teens because they think that's the only thing to do nowadays, right? Mm-hmm. But you already had a profession and a career, what you were doing, and this was secondary, but we had a strong passion. if you had some advice to give somebody that maybe wanted to get a start in their 20s, maybe a little later, what would it be?
First thing, it depends on your lifestyle, you know, what you're doing, who you're surrounded with, you know, like, it took me a while to figure it out. Like, I'm a little older, you know, than the crowd that's trying to come up, that's starting younger.
Take your time. Tell them how you feel.
It took a lot. It took me the loss of my brother to find out a lot of the answers that I have right now. You know, my brother passed away at 28 years old. He's my blood cousin, but you know, his mom abandoned him at birth. My grandma raised him. My mother raised him. You know, so he's my brother. He's gone now. You know, his death just like made it shut me down so bad that I tasted rock bottom. You know, that's the best way I could explain it. I tasted rock bottom, and I felt like it was time to unleash this greatness that I always had inside of me, that everybody since I was a kid has told me, Brian, you have this greatness and you have this light in you. So I was like, you know what, let me go. I was ashamed to say this before, you know, I checked myself into rehab, went in 21 days, got clean. I was a alcoholic, partied a little bit, strip club addict, you know, and I wasn't a fan. I wasn't the man I became now, you know, in this past year and a half that I had clean. Feel me? Shout out to my girl, you know, she helped me with that, with this whole, I don't even know what to call it, man. It's because it's like a dream come true. It's what's been going on in my life, you know. So much positivity has been coming around. I have so many doors opening up for me, people believing in me, investors believing in me, you know. So if I had a message for anybody that's coming up in a later time in their life, you know, just make sure you're on the right, setting yourself for the right path, because this is not something that could just happen overnight. You know, you can't just say, I want to change my life and think your life's going to change in a week. You know, this is something that you got to be really committed to, and something you got to dedicate and love, you know. Just talking about it right now, I want to cry because I love everything I do right now. I love my life so much because of all the pain that I went through to get to be the person I am today.
Hell yeah. So continue with preservation and always drive through it. It's a strong message. That's deep.
Yeah.
You've been through a lot. I didn't know some of the things you've been through, but maybe your message and your story, what you've been through, will help inspire just maybe even one person or 1,000 people.
Yeah.
And that's what we do this for. We try to inspire and motivate, because, you know, in our days, a lot of people didn't want to give the game to us.
Yeah.
They actually were very selfish. But for us, what we pass on from now is being unselfish, helping whoever, giving back the game, dog. So, you know, rest in peace to your brother.
Shout out Slick, you already know.
Rest in peace. Tap in, you know what I'm saying? And your story, your testament is actually, like I said, very powerful. So,
appreciate it, man. I hope I spread a message, you know, because I want the best for everybody, man. Mm-hmm. Positivity all around.
All around. And we want the best for you. Exactly. So to get back to you and everything you're doing, you know, investors is tapping in at your door. You got a lot of opportunities at your door. You know what I'm saying? What are you looking forward to most coming up with the music? Like, what are you anticipating?
Right now, my biggest anticipation right now, man, is having a crowd singing my. I want people to know my songs. You know, that's my biggest anticipation. Seeing a crowd
sing along with you.
I've already heard. I've had a little taste. You know, I've had a little taste in these small showcases that I'm doing so far. You know, but I know the big ones are gonna be coming soon.
Yeah.
And if it's already starting, and that energy and that frequency is already here, it's coming soon. You know?
Definitely coming. You gotta speak it into existence, and you're already putting in the hard work, so that's not the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The hard work is gonna win it all the time. And there's, you know, in the music game, what a lot of people don't know, they always think that you have to make it on TV or the radio to be successful, right? But I'm here to tell you, in the music game, there is so many ways for you to make a strong living before you make it on there. Like you said, your streams, having streams is one of them. Having your merch together, doing
merch.
Quality shows, you know what I'm saying? Selling your services, you know what I'm saying? Doing features, you know, going on your own tours, you know, putting them together, which doesn't really cost much. A lot of people are just afraid to invest in themselves. But I see that you guys aren't afraid to invest in yourself. So, like, you know, there's a lot of ways, like I said, for you guys to get to the bag. And I'm more than sure you're going to get your share of, you know, but just that, I don't know if a goal of yours is to make it to radio, mainstream radio. A lot of people aspire to do that, but that doesn't qualify. You can make the radio and be broke. You know what I'm saying? You can make a bag outside on your own occurrence and be successful. Or you can do both. There's many different ways. But I'm just saying, for the person listening, dog, like, you know, if the opportunity doesn't present itself to make it mainstream, at least make it where you're at. Make it for yourself. Have your website doing numbers. You know, go to do your shows. All right, so, you know, tap in. Who are some of your three main rappers of all time?
So rappers, I grew up off in Chicago. My dad, he when we were kids, he would play Changes by Tupac all the time. That was like his song. It was that song. So I could say Tupac, and then artistry wise, I like Prince. I like Prince. I like how he's different. He brings a real art. See, me being a barber, me being a artist, I draw, I could do tattoos. Like, I have that gift. So when I see that kind of artistry being done, it's like, man, I wanna create too. I wanna come up with something great.
He was talented, man.
Yeah,
talented.
Man. It was. They played every instrument. I wanna. Like, I'm doing good. I'm about to start guitar lessons because
shout out Prince, man.
Shout out Prince. He was a beast.
Yeah,
man. He was a beast, and he don't get the credit he should because he's right. They put him under Michael, but he was
compared the two.
Yeah,
Michael was talented, but he was just pushed out there more. This guy had the real talent.
He did everything.
Yeah. Michael was a dancer. He had a lot of great fucking talent, but Prince playing all those instruments, I think for me, gives him the edge.
Yeah, I like him more than Michael. I like him.
I love Michael Jackson.
I love Michael, but
Prince gets the edge up
as an artist.
Yes.
Nah, you can't compare Michael Jackson's publicity or singing to it, but all around, Prince, as a creator and as he was creating content without even knowing.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question inside of a question. What's your favorite Prince song?
Purple Rain.
Yeah.
My dad. So we were kids, man. My dad. He had a little moment. I remember when he was drinking. He was all sad and shit. And Purple Rain was playing, and he left and went on the motorcycle. We were worried about him and shit, you know, because he had Purple Rain, and we had called him.
Sad. You know that shit come on. You know that come on. God damn it.
Yeah, that's. I was
Purple Rain.
Yeah, I was like, damn. So that song, but I love that song because it's just.
I love that song too.
The way that he sings at and the end to it, he screams that pain, man, because. He went through hell, bro. He went through hell.
That was a great song, man. That was a great person, a great body, a great energy, a great everything. I wish I could have seen him live in concert. I am sad that I couldn't see both of those brothers.
I couldn't see none of them.
And you know what? You know both of them? Them niggas killed them niggas, man. Fuck that. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they probably did.
Prince was putting people on to artistry, owning your own shit. He was ahead of his time.
Yeah.
He was telling people to own your own shit, right? And Michael Jackson actually owned people's shit. Half of Sony, half of this, half of that. He was trying to buy Universal. Them niggas got whacked.
Theme park.
Listen, they got whacked for other reasons. We ain't gonna get more into it and shit. Yeah. But back to the main question. You said Tupac, Prince. Who's the third one?
Man, cause I'll do a more recent one.
I mean, both of them are legendary.
I like them too. I'll do a recent one I'll say. I like how Lil Baby works. I like the way that he orchestrates his drops, his release plans. I be paying attention to stuff like that. I see how I don't just look at the artists when they post and I like it and I don't do that. I see what has he posted in the past week. Alright, so he posted a snippet, he posted a photo shoot, he did this, he did that. Okay, so I'm trying to see what his routine is when it comes to his release, you know. Mm-hmm. So Lil Baby, he has a nice strategy. I like how he works.
Great work ethic, like you said, number one. And that's something that everybody should take a note from. His work ethic is up to par.
It's amazing.
And he reminds me personally of. Remember when Lil Wayne was like at his peak and he was on like everybody's song? Yeah. So this nigga's like on everybody's shit, and I'm just like, damn. Like, it's a lot going on.
Lil Baby's on everybody's shit right
now. Yeah, but that doesn't take away from how talented he is.
Yeah,
how good he is,
he's a badass artist
what he got
too.
Going on.
But I'm saying the way his work ethic is, that's where I would put him as my third.
Got you. All right. Yeah. So to sew it up real quick, you had Tupac,
Prince, Lil
Baby, 3 strong influences. That's what's up. All right. All right. So that was a great list, man. Just to recap on that, you know what I'm saying? Strong influences that you were dealing with was Tupac, Prince, and you threw something recent in there, which was cool, man. You said Lil Baby. So I'm fucking with that. I like that. That's definitely cool. So we gave advice back. We talked about your 2 singles. Talked about doing some things. Your set that you got going on. It's a very good set. You're a great performer, right? Where are some of the places that you've traveled with your music?
Indiana. I performed in Indiana one time. That's when I performed in Chicago.
Yeah?
I performed actually in a house, Black Panther house. I forgot what the name, the Williams House in Chicago. That was one of my first shows. So I got to see like the history of that house, and I met the actual owner of the house, and it was a cool experience. Let's see, Florida, all around Florida, yeah. But that's pretty much it. I haven't.
Indiana and Florida, all through
Chicago.
Florida. See, before Indiana, Chicago, Florida. You ever been to New York?
I've been to New York.
But not performed. Okay, that's cool. I mean, at least your music has taken you places to perform, because, you know, most people never get those type of opportunities, dog. They just be doing the local open mics in their hood and don't know how to expand. Yeah. So you know, I like to speak things into existence. You know, manifestation is real. What is one place that you would like to go to with your music to perform?
I want to go to London. I want to go to like London or Germany or somewhere in Europe. I just want to go in Europe.
That's cool.
Yeah, I want to
England, the UK?
UK, wherever. UK, Europe, Sweden. Wherever. Iceland, you know what I'm saying? Something land, you know
Switzerland,
what I'm saying?
Amsterdam. I got
all
you.
that. I want to touch all that. I actually got a lot of people in, where is it? Iceland, where is it? Or Greenland?
Iceland or Greenland?
Yeah, I'm getting like a lot of streams out of one of those islands.
That's what's up, man. Shout out Iceland, shout out Greenland. Matter of fact, shout out the whole Europe. Y'all need to book Drew Dinero. Crazy stage fucking performance that niggas doing this motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
Trust me, tap in. I know he said he's from Chicago, right? But on the contrary, he's a Florida boy.
I'm a Florida
boy. He's a Florida boy, and he got that Florida swag. You see him grilled up, slugged up. You see him shining, double wrist. He's doing big business, man. When he hits that stage, he has a whole fucking show he's putting on, man. He got dancers, he got theatrics, all that shit. Y'all make sure y'all book Drew Dinero Worldwide, Europe, all that shit.
Won't be disappointed.
Trust me, we'll not be disappointed.
With the right equipment, we could make a whole movie.
You're definitely right.
I just need the equipment.
Hey, man, so fucking, you know, Rolling Loud hit South Florida. You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of artists hitting South Florida. I heard they're going to have over 100,000 people in attendance. That's fucking retarded, man. Another thing we're going to speak into existence. Next year, Dinero is going to be at Rolling Loud, right? That's how much steam and energy he's bringing to the table. By next year, listen.
I think next year is going to be one of the best years. It's going to be, I think, by the end of this year, I'm going to be where I've been envisioning where I'm going to be, you know.
As long as you got a game plan, as long as you got your team, and as long as you guys execute diligently, I believe in you, bro. You're going to definitely be there. There's no question that you will be there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm working.
You know, we're supposed to be there as well. We're still over here working. We in the lab. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be working hard than fucking off at any time. So, you know, our time's coming.
Exactly.
Definitely.
I know. The consistency is going to pay it for itself.
It's consistency, man. Consistency. So, you said you would like to go to Europe with your to perform somewhere in Europe, man. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Now, you also gave some advice to some people. You told us who some of your influences are. Now, besides the music, right? What do you got going on besides music? You know, let us know about you. More in depth.
Opened my second barbershop.
So you're a barber. Hold on, the second barbershop.
Yeah.
So you cut hair. I heard you talk about a little bit that in Chicago. Yeah. You was on the couch.
Oh yeah, so
you're a barber. How long?
Yeah, I went to school in Pompano, barber school in Pompano.
Okay, Pompano Beach, Florida.
Yeah, right there on Sample and Dixie. I don't know, man. That's how I learned I went all around Pompano. I met all these dudes, man. They took me by the 8 count 6. They took me by Freddy's on 3rd over there in Hillsborough. So like, I met a lot of people out there. That was cool. But back on topic.
Back on topic. The question. Besides music, you said you were doing.
Oh yeah, barbering.
Barbershop.
So so I started.
So you started barbering in Chicago. How long have you?
I started in Pompano. Went to barber school in Pompano.
You went to barber school in Pompano. Yeah, you're correcting me. Thank you.
Yeah. No.
So you went to barber school in Pompano.
Yeah, I went to barber school in Pompano.
When did you start cutting hair? Before you went to school.
19 years. 19 years old. 19 years old. I went cutting hair. I went to school originally for engineering in high school.
What type of engineering?
Mechanical.
Okay.
Like I was working with a program called Autodesk Inventor, manufacturing, building stuff, robots and all that. I was into
Got you. Yeah. And you jumped out of that and jumped
into. I found clippers in I found these clippers in under my mom's sink, and I went around the neighborhood and saw how quick I could make
that
money. Because I was just trying to find another way just to make quick money, but not having to worry about the repercussions, because I was getting into trouble, you know what I'm saying? I was tired of getting my ass whooped.
Got you. And you fell in love with cutting hair?
Fell in love with cutting hair, yeah.
So you've been doing that the whole time?
I fell in love with it, and then, you know, music just came in, overpowered it, you know, but, yeah, I came through with the cutting hair. I opened up a shop
When did you open your first shop?
When I was 21.
Down in Florida?
Yeah, in West Palm Beach.
Got you. So recently you said you just opened up your second shop. That's what you got going on in the business world?
I cut barbershop now. That's it.
Man, it's entrepreneur shit, everybody. Listen, he's not only an artist, he doesn't only cut hair, but the man is an entrepreneur. He got 2 different locations for you guys to get your hair cut. Matter of fact, if you're ever in West Palm Beach, Lantana to be exact, right? Make sure you tap in with
Stewart, Dinero. Yeah, I'm in the Stewart location.
Tell me the name of the shop.
I Cut Barbershop.
I Cut Barbershop in Stewart,
Florida.
Excuse me. I Cut Barbershop in Stewart.
And Chicago Cuts is in Lantana.
In Chicago Cuts, which is a good name, Chicago Cuts in Lantana.
2 different. Yeah,
so my guy's not only a motherfucking artist. He's not only a barber. He's an entrepreneur, and he's putting food on the table, and and he can show you young niggas a thing or two.
Yeah, I love talking. If you want to talk about how to become successful, I don't know everything, but I love learning. And if you want to talk about that, maybe we can learn from each other. You know what I'm saying?
Same here. Yeah. I love giving game back, and I love learning game too. Yeah. So if there's anything that we can cross-reference on and off the screen, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely about that. I'm glad I asked that question. Now we know you're a barber and you own multiple locations. Mm-hmm. So besides being a barber and owning locations, is there any other type of business that you would like to get into? Or you have?
I have another. Me and one of my best friends started 5-6 pickup sticks. It's a junk removal company. I have a pickup trucks and trailers, so we go around. We had a contract with Century 21 with one of the biggest realtors in South Florida, and they would call us when people would pass away and to pick up furniture and be nice furniture, and we'll resell it sometimes, you know.
That's smart, consignment type shit.
Resell it and charge them to remove it. So
that's what's up.
We were doing that for a little bit. We slowed down a little bit. I guess the market's down in housing. Houses are expensive right now or something. I don't know what's going on.
You know, I do a lot of things over here on my own, but one thing that I do aspire to do that I'm gonna manifest is to get into like fixing up rehab properties. Yeah, I plan on getting into that, whether renting them out or selling them or whatever. Eventually, my hard work, the money that I'm receiving, I'm gonna put into that.
You gotta quadruple that.
Definitely. Yeah. So I salute you, man. Keep on hustling. Keep on, trucking and then showing your children, what hard work is and how to plan and execute, because they can't teach that in school, man.
They can't.
They don't. They got to see that firsthand from the mom, from the dad, and they need to see what hard work is, because there's a lot of pussies out here nowadays, man. These little young niggas is I ain't gonna lie to you. These young niggas
pissing me off.
Yeah, me too, man. There's a lot of pussies out here. I'm not even gonna lie. I hope I don't offend anybody. I hope I don't offend anybody. But the shit they got going on, these niggas is on some video games and pussy shit. They need to fucking
lazy,
lazy, bruh. You don't give it to them.
Eating bagel bite, look at
what? Stuck in the house eating hot dogs and motherfucking ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? And then living off of their lady and shit. I can't respect that shit.
We lucky Florida don't got basements.
Yeah. I know. These niggas, oh my God. Yeah, because we don't got basements, you know what happens? The couch gets taken the fuck up. The couch take up. You go to people's houses and niggas sleeping on the couch all day long and shit. What the fuck is going on? Anyway, moving on. I don't want to highlight that shit too much. But I got to keep it real. Too much pussy shit going on. You need a man to fuck up. All right?
Work hard.
Work hard. All off the muscle, baby. You need to work real hard. You need to make a game plan, and you need to go through the ugly stage of, everything ain't gonna be peaches and cream all the time.
No.
I know with your music career, let's jump back to that. Let's jump back to the music. I know with your music career, everything isn't peaches and cream. There's ups, there's downs, there's valleys, there's peaks. You have to roll with it and understand that that's part of the process. Anything that's going to come to you is not going to come easy. And I know sometimes there's this rare exception that somebody has this song that just blows up and takes off. Like, what can I think of recently? Like Glorilla. Shout out to her. Not trying to single her out or anything. But she popped.
She popped,
nigga. Da-da-da-da-da, boom.
Ice Spice, too.
Well, Ice Spice is another one. Came out of the motherfucking nowhere. Did her fucking thing and blew out the sky. So those are rare exceptions. I'm not saying they're not working hard right now, Drew. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they came out of nowhere. But you gotta work hard. You gotta put in the work. It takes time sometimes. Nothing worth having comes easy. You've been putting in the work. We commend you on that, man. So we asked you if you could perform anywhere. You said you'd like to go to UK or Europe. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. And we like that shit. Another question to move on. What part of the game do you like the most? Is it recording the music or performing the music?
I like both. I like both, but
which one gives you that drive that you know?
The performing, it gives me the drive. The performing, like
live on stage,
yeah,
giving it to them live.
I get it like the show I had on Friday, the adrenaline rush it gave me when everything fell perfectly into place and then the songs played perfect. When everything goes perfect, it's just a feeling you get, and it's like sometimes you get lost. Sometimes you just get lost in your mind and you just black out, and it's not even you. You know, it's just a feeling of love, like it's adrenaline, love, everything, passion, like a whole bunch of emotions mixed together, man. It's crazy. It's a lot of emotions. It's deep. It's like it could be 17 emotions in that performance. You know, it's crazy.
That's good to hear. A lot of people like to record the music the way that they feel recording it personally, but some people like performing it, and I'm glad to hear that the way that you like to perform it, it gives you that fulfilling feeling. It's good to hear.
I want people to know my music.
Yeah, and when you perform, you want them to know you're giving them 100%
Yeah, I want them to see how much I love doing this shit.
That's what's up, dog. Keep fucking going, right? Keep going. I like that. I like to hear that answer. You know, some people are afraid to answer that truthfully, and to hear that you like to perform it, is good, because you know, to be a great entertainer is to be a great performer.
Yeah, you gotta practice all that. Your stage performance is important, man. Crowd control.
Stage performance is
crowd control.
Yeah, all
of that. You gotta. I'm learning this as I go. I'm not a guru, artist guru. Wouldn't you know, and I'd be in a higher rank. But I'm learning. I'm telling you, I'm coming up. I'm figuring out the formula.
Trying to put it together.
I'm putting it together, that's it. I'm on that chalkboard right now every day. I'm on that chalkboard every day. I'm letting you know I'm on that chalkboard every day coming.
Hell yeah. Alright, so let me ask you another question, Drew. Now, tell me a project or a song of yours that kind of helped you keep going when you probably felt like, you know what, you're not too sure. Because you know every artist, they get that feeling that if they should continue, it's not working for them. Is this what they need? Tell me when you've made a song that, you know what, this shit's really for me, dog. Like, this is, I need to...
My song, Body on Body. Body on Body, I actually performed that at one of your, at the first event I met you at.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was the first $1,000.
Shout out Drew Dinero. He's been to a lot of our events. If you guys don't know, a couple years ago, we used to do the Mike City Mondays. Now we got Big Motion Mondays. We got the showcases we put together in the comedy shows. And my guy has definitely pulled up and proven himself over the time with his talent. So put some respect on his name.
Yeah, it was
so
a
Body on Body.
It was a big, Body on Body. That song right there, it just it could have been. The vision came out great. It's just I felt like it could have came out a little better. It's just I wasn't so experienced with the knowledge that I know now about how to release my music, about knowing about beats, having the rights, owning the exclusives. You know.
What do you mean? You did that song with someone else?
I did that song, and that was a beat I got off of YouTube, and I put in all this money into it. And I haven't gotten a copyright issue yet, though. I haven't gotten one, but I know it's coming.
But still, you understand the importance of actually buying a beat, owning it outright.
I know now the importance of paperwork. I know the importance of
important, ladies and gentlemen,
of knowing what kind of license I own. If I'm an exclusive license holder, if I'm an unlimited license holder, or if it's just a lease. Because no matter, unless you buy it exclusively, anybody can buy that beat. And then until somebody buys it exclusively, but you're safe if you own it. I mean, if you bought the license before there's someone that buys it exclusive, I found out.
Got you.
Yeah.
But still, it's a hit in the streets.
Yeah, you gotta buy. I buy all my beats mostly exclusive. I just bought some unlimited, just for another project, just to have songs on the side, some throw songs out there to throw in between my major projects that I have. Just to throw some like secret projects and let release this real quick. Some visuals, not a like low budget visuals, and then my big projects with my big music videos for the songs that I feel like should have more marketing and show more love to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, Body on Body is definitely a great song. I remember you performing that at one of our events. You definitely have a great stage presence that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people could take notes from how you work the stage. And then what song was the, ooh.
That's Handoff.
Handoff? Man,
That's
shit.
Handoff.
To follow up from Body on Body to that, nigga, the show that you put on, nigga, people could take a page or two out of your book. So to get back to the original question, after you made Body on Body, that made you feel like this is what I need. It gave you that motivation you needed.
The way that I had everybody come and support me, and I made the video, and everybody saw the video, and it made I think it made it like I stopped promoting it for like because I made Handoff and I fell in love with Handoff, but I made up to like almost 10,000 views on that song too on my YouTube account. But I kind of like...
But that's the one that made you make Handoff.
That's the one that made me make Handoff.
So the energy that came off of putting in the time and like... Your hard work gave you the motivation to keep...
Yeah, to keep pushing, to look on the information.
So when you were going through dark times around Body on Body?
Yeah, kind of.
Questioning?
I was going through dark times. I was going through rough patches in my life and my family and shit. I was a little selfish back then around that Body on Body era, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but now I changed my ways, Handoff came off.
You
feel me? And then Rah Rah came.
And then now
Breeze.
So there was a gap between Handoff and Rah Rah. So that means you went back to the drawing table, was putting in that hard work, got motivated to go in the studio, write real music, trial and error, write shit, keep it real with the people. It didn't just happen overnight.
This didn't just happen overnight. In my phone, I got like over hundreds of songs.
Damn.
I got hundreds of songs. It's
just hundreds of songs, yeah. Making songs every week.
I have hundreds of songs. It's just I'm being very strategic with my releases. I'm seeing other systems that other people are using. I'm trying to put it all together and build my own formula. If it works, it works. But I got people that believe in the system that I have. So, we're giving it a shot. We're giving it all that we can. And that's all we can do.
That's what's up, man. We commend you, man. Keep that shit going. Keep fucking grinding. That's what we respect, man. Now, you gave some advice to the older generation if they wanted to get into the game a little later. What type of advice can you give the younger generation?
Man, the younger generation, man, just... it's hard to talk to the younger generation sometimes, because,
Yeah, but we got the medium where they will listen to us, right?
Yeah.
Let's say they listening to you.
So if they were listening to me right now and I was just speaking to them.
Yeah.
And I would tell them, let me see.
Keep it real. Just tell them one thing.
Just for them to just be careful around the surroundings, just who's
that's real now.
Who's around, who you're around is you're an environment of. You're a product of your environment. That's what it is. You're a product of your environment, and who you have around your surroundings. The same. Tell me who your friends are. I'll tell you who you are.
I've heard that my whole life.
So
show me your friends.
So I learned that the hard way. I learned that the very hard way and got into trouble. And I should have listened to my father telling me that my whole life. And now I understand why I barely hang out with anybody right now.
So basically, you're telling the youth to pick and choose your friends wisely.
Pick and choose who your surroundings, not just your friends, your entire surroundings. Your friends. Your cousins that you hang out around, anything that could bring negative energy around you and should guide you in the wrong way,
Protect your energy.
Protect your energy,
And watch the company around you.
A lot of people didn't teach me, I taught myself about credit. My dad and the schools didn't teach me about credit, saying
Same.
They didn't, I didn't learn nothing like that. So it's like... But if I would have hung around with the kids that were learning this, that had bank accounts, I wasn't hanging out with those kids. I was hanging out with the dudes selling drugs and doing dumb shit and going in houses and breaking in houses and throwing parties and stealing the shit from the houses and doing you know, and I was on the wrong side. So just pick the right side, pick the right team, pick the right friends.
Pick your friends wisely.
Yeah.
Choose your company wisely. I'm not saying you can't be friends with cuz because you've known them your whole life. That's not what he's saying. He's saying that if they're going to be around you, to know that every step is valuable and one wrong decision can fuck everything up. Don't make that one wrong decision by hanging out with fucking the wrong nigga because he don't got nothing to live for. Live for something, have goals.
Yeah, have goals. Believe in yourself.
Choose your friends wisely.
Choose
So
your friends wisely.
let's move on, man. You know, we're going to be sewing it up here shortly, right? Coming up to almost an hour, right? Not if, I apologize. Where do you see Drew Dinero in the next 5 years, bro? Literally, right? And the follow-up question is what goals do you have set for yourself, right? So it kind of ties in. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Because growth is part of life, right? If you're not evolving, you're staying in the same place, you're stagnant, you're going to fall off. It's not evolution. To grow, you have to have a game plan, and you have to have a vision. I see you as a visionary.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? It's a great question, right?
I might be sitting on the couch looking at all of my plaques and all of my platinum records and all of my tracks that went golden and all of my
Hell
my
yeah.
track, you know, that's how I see myself.
That's what's up.
I see myself sitting right in a nice, comfortable, big ass chair.
Nice house.
Nice house. Yeah, 4-car garage. You know what I'm saying?
6.
I said 6. You know what I'm saying? I see that, I go jogging, and I run by the Bentley dealership and the Ferrari every morning, like where I used to stay at, and I used to run right there just so every morning I could see that car. I'm like, I'm gonna get me one of them. I'll close my eyes when I pass. I passed the Toyota. I'll be like this with the Toyota, but when I'm out of that Bentley, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna get me one of them.
There you go.
Ferrari, I'm gonna get me
Ain't
one.
nothing wrong with a Toyota, nigga.
I know the Lexus is a Toyota. I had the Lexus too.
Nah, but Bentleys, foreigns,
you know what I'm saying?
Trophies.
I'm trying to, I want trophies. You know what I'm saying?
Trophy. Yeah, I understand.
I want my son to show them.
So in 5 years, accolades, that means you see yourself having platinum plaques, golden plaques. You see yourself moving into a new house. I see the vision.
Yeah.
I see what you gave me. More jewelry.
Yeah.
More trips for you and your lady. You know what I'm saying? I understand.
Yeah, she loves traveling too.
Yeah. So
she on another level.
So you see more success within the next 5 years.
I see only success.
That's what's up.
Only success.
We at Mike City, man, and the Mike City Podcast and the Mike City Network, 800 Entertainment, all that shit. We wish you all of the fucking success, dog. Understand. That's why we wanted to get the interview with you. We see the hard work that you're putting in, the dedication, the planning, the sacrifice, the consistency. That is what it takes to win, dog. And like I said, I don't know what you determine your level of success, what is success to you, but I'm here to let you know you are successful right now. You don't have to hit the radio to be successful. What you're doing is successful. I just wish you to get all the bag now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You get the bag and you hop out everything else. If the radio comes, it comes. But we're going to help you to try to get your music in movies. We're going to try to help you get festivals. We're going to try to help you get more shows. I understand you're headlining at one of the Big Motion Mondays.
Yeah.
And so you got a whole concert coming up. You got a whole bunch of things popping. We wish you a lot of success. Just like you said in your 5-year plan, we wish you a lot of success. So let me ask you a question. If you could tell your fans something about you, what would it be? If you want them to get to know something from you, tell them something. What would it be?
Now that y'all found out I'm a barber and I'm in that house looking at all my plaques, please do not call me for a haircut. Because I'm not going to be cutting no more hair, not even my son. That's it. I'm going to be hiring the best barbers. And I'm going to line myself up, but you know, the kids, I ain't touching these hands. That's it. These hands just going to be meant for the mic. That's it.
That's what's up. I mean, you heard it from him live and direct. When his nigga Pops Don't call him for no exclusive cut because you know he's expensive right now. But he ain't gonna take the bid. Listen, tell the people where they can find you at, man. What's your social media?
Y'all can go on all platforms. Drew Dinero _official. Again, one more time. Drew Dinero _official. It's on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. It's the same thing.
Supposed to be. Make sure y'all tap in with Drew Dinero _official. Certified Mike City Network.
At my website.
Fucking official. Go to drewdinero.com. Make sure y'all go to drewdinero.com, official website. Y'all tap in if y'all looking for bookings. Tap in with his management at Yanni. Tap in the publishing, Drew Publishing, Dinero Publishing. Excuse me, Dinero Publishing. Y'all make sure you tap in with him. Real talented brother. He will be back on Mike City, man. He has a Rock the Mic out on the Mike City Network right now on YouTube. Make sure y'all go tap into that. Watch the video. Share, like, follow. Talented brother. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, we appreciate
Shout
you.
out to 800.
It's your boy MG,
yes,
man,
sir,
with
MG.
800 Entertainment. We tapping out. Bow, bow, bow. We did 29 minutes and